This is a Soul Hit production.
You have now tuned into Insight Sundays, the show that brings you relevant news, youth and political topics with a new direction and focus for our communities. Log in with Facebook and get connected. Here's your host, Adrian Mickens.
What's going on, Indianapolis, and welcome to another edition of Insight Sundays right here on AM 1310 The Light and Facebook Live. As always, we have to give a shout out to all of our sponsors, which are Andrew J. Brown Academy, Indiana Christian Leadership Conference or ICLC, Buttons and Bows Hair Salon, Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus, New Vision Lighthouse Ministries, Hair Artistry Indy, Inner Beauty Program Incorporated, New Breed of Youth, Lighthouse Academy Charter School South and East, Beach Grove Bible Church, Sam Ash Music Store, and remember, vote for William Benjamin for Sheriff for 2018. Remember, vote William Benjamin for Sheriff for 2018. Stay connected with us on all of our social media platforms, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and of course, download our Insight Sundays mobile app on the App Store and Google Play Store. Again, download our mobile app on the App Store and Google Play Store. As always, Indianapolis, we have another spectacular show for you guys today. This week, we will have Dance Miss Dorene the Musical, presented by Indianapolis Artists Alliance Productions. Let's check it out.
What's going on, Indianapolis, and welcome to another edition of Insight Sundays right here on AM 1310 The Light and Facebook Live. Right now, I am here with Dorene Wallace and John Halcott, who has an event coming up on February the 24th. This will be a fantastic event. It's a stage play, actually, a mixture of dance and giving a little bit of biography about Dorene's history and her growth within dance and cheerleading. How's it going, guys?
Really, really good.
Awesome.
Good.
So I'm just going to start with you, Miss Dorene. What's this event about, and where's it going to be at, location and time? Let's start with that.
This event is titled Dance Miss Dorene.
Mm-hmm.
It's a story about a little girl overcoming domestic violence. And the play entitles of her becoming a professional cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
And she was raised in an extremely endangerment environment household. Abuse of her father, later on abuse of a babysitter, and being bullied and mistreated by classmates, and overcoming a mental learning disability.
Got you. So let me ask you this question too as well. Let's just kind of get into the history about your personal journey, because I know that the play represents your story.
Yes.
I got a chance to really do some research about your story, and it is phenomenal of your growth and how much God has really had an impact in your life, and is now letting your light shine for others to see, and actually follow your footsteps. So can you speak a little bit about your history in becoming a cheerleader with the Indianapolis Colts?
Yes. Well, it all started back in the 1970s, late 70s. I was locked in an attic and off and on for 6 years. And they was promoting at that time the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, their commercial about their latest movie that was coming out. So I was so excited. So I had pretty much snuck out of the attic just to see that movie.
Okay.
Got to see it. A light just lit up in me. I knew that is what I wanted to do and be.
Yeah.
And I said, if Indianapolis got a team here, I would be the first one there at their celebration.
Oh, well, I take it you talked to Baltimore about that. Because they did come to Indy the Coast.
They did. In the year 1984, yes. Yeah. On the Mayflower. Yes.
Well, that's so much awesome. So how was it like trying out that first year? I believe it was 1991 when you initially did it. How was that?
Actually, it was 1987.
Okay, that's the year I was born.
When I first auditioned, there was about 500 women.
Wow.
That had come out that day.
Wow.
I didn't know what to expect.
New expansion team.
So when I walked in there, they had the big hair, they had the Jane Fonda look, pretty much looked like Hollywood, Vegas. I was pretty much dressed like a high school cheerleader with the shorts and tennis shoes, but that's okay. I didn't know what to expect. When I saw the choreography, I was pretty much want to look for the nearest exit.
Got you. All right.
But the choreography was more like jazz, jazz Broadway style. But just wanted to run to the nearest exit.
That's all right. Well, let me ask this question too. Once you became that cheerleader in the early '90s, what was that experience like with the fans?
Oh my gosh.
With your teammates, with the organization as a whole? I know you've seen a lot of changes. How many years were you a cheerleader with them?
I represented the Colts for 7 consecutive years.
So yes, you definitely seen quite a bit of changes in that '90s period. So what was that experience like with the fans?
Oh my gosh. A dream come true for me as a small child, overcoming domestic violence, being battered, neglected, abandoned, being bullied. But to pursue to be an NFL cheerleader, I didn't think in a million years I will get the opportunity to experience that. For one, being embarrassed because I had the trouble of learning how to read, write, and spell. But I managed to get a job as a janitor cleaning the Colts Stadium back in 1986.
Wow.
So my first job duties were, well, first they had me over in the convention center side, but they had pulled me over to the locker rooms. They had signed me to clean the players' locker rooms, the cheerleaders, the officials, the press box, the news media offices, and all the suites. So
wow. Just, I seen that, meaning in regards to, I read that portion, but just to hear you say that, they always say about humble beginnings. And I know that you probably, I'm just taking a guess, and you can confirm it for me or not, but I know you probably walked in every room and was claiming, this is going to be mine.
And
this is going to be me.
I you know what? I danced pretty much in every locker room, official locker room, the governor's suite at that time, the news media. I pretty much danced in all of those suites.
I'm going to swing this right over here to Mr. Johns, a man that I've known for quite some time now. He's known me probably since I've been maybe 21, 22 years of age. So pretty good, man. Pretty good. I want to ask you this question here. I've never got a chance to even ask you this at all. What made you want to grow into the production area avenue of music as a youngster? What really captures your attention with artistryship during that time?
Well, first I'd like to say I've been doing music all my life. Me and Dorene grew up together. She was dancing in the street, and I was playing guitar in the street. So, it's perfect that we came together to get this play, to put this play together. So I've been doing music all my life. So it's all I've ever known. You know?
When did you know that it was your time? I don't even say necessarily your time. When did you know that the avenue in your music world was being a producer? Because you could have just easily just been a band member or, an artist. But why did you want to get in the production area side? Because we know that it's very challenging.
It was an evolution, just, from being a musician. Like I said, I was playing in a band, as a child, playing in the driveway, and Dorene, she was there, and we had concerts in the basement. It just evolved from being a musician to writing songs. And then from writing songs, you go in the studio, you learn how to make records. And it just evolved. I evolved into a music producer.
Well, let's talk about some of your accolades, because he's being modest a little bit here in Indianapolis. So let's talk about some of your accolades, of definitely the awards and records and stuff that you've won over the years.
I've been blessed to be a part of the Men in Black soundtrack, the first one, Keith Sweat, Shantae Moore, Close, Silk, Divine lately. Some of the main ones.
All right.
And then I guess it was about a couple years ago. Dorene gave me a call, and we were talking about her story.
Yes.
And she was telling me about it, and I was like, "You ever thought about making this into a movie?"
Wow.
And next thing you know, over the next year, we were working on the stage play, putting the screenplay, stage play together.
Yeah.
So over a course of a year, we wrote out the whole outline.
Yeah, and I
of
was
this
going to
play.
ask too. You know, I know
That's how
you've
it all
been
came
probably working on plays maybe for about 5 or so years now. You've been in the stage play realm, or
I did music for another play. Me and you worked together, but with Dorene, this is really my first time being on the writing end of a play. So
okay. Also, you actually
Dorene got me into it with her story.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So you guys kind of infused the two a little bit
But
together
she was telling me the
within the
story,
play.
and we worked together, and just getting all the storyline together and the characters, and here we are. You know,
Alright.
with this. This is our second
second play.
performance.
Second performance that's coming
Second
out.
performance.
Hello, my name is Crystal Hines of the Inner Beauty program, where I'm the founder and president. We have been enriching and inspiring and empowering youth ages 8 to 18 since 2002. Our original purpose of the program is to have girls focus on their inner attributes in a world where the outer appearance is the focal point. We have a dynamic staff of women who are here to provide all types of programming for your young ladies, including life coaching, mentoring, tutoring, boot camps, and special events. Please stay connected with us through our website, myinnerbeautyprogram.org, our Facebook page, Inner Beauty Program Inc., and our mobile app, Inner Beauty. Thank you.
Download New Boy mobile app. Check out our features. Comprehensive homepage. Scheduled events. Real-time notifications. Latest news. Download on App Store and Google Play.
Hello, my name is Sister Ariane Anderson, and I am the Youth Director at Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus. Here at Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus, I have the opportunity to work with children of all ages. We offer so much for our children. They are a highlight of our church. Every Sunday, we offer youth services for our children, and every fourth Sunday of each month, we allow for our children to co-lead our services. Also, our youth nights are powerful. Every fourth Friday at 7 p.m., we come together in unity. During our youth nights, we get to praise, we get to worship, and our children get to fellowship with other children. At Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus, our pastor, Derek and Lady Valerie Miller, are committed to serving our youth. So come out to Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus. It's the place where God is.
Buttons and Bows Nail and Hair Salon welcomes you to our new location at 6233 Allisonville Road, where we service all nationalities. We are a full nail and hair salon. Booth space available. Call 317-362-0323 for more info.
Since 4th grade, Indianapolis Lighthouse College Prep has been my home.
Lighthouse gave me the opportunity to take college classes for dual credits.
Lighthouse allows me to do community service, mentoring younger students.
At Lighthouse, I take classes geared towards a career that I'm interested in.
I'm a Lighthouse Scholar from kindergarten to college.
I am a Lighthouse Scholar from kindergarten to college.
I'm a Lighthouse Scholar graduating this year and on my way to college. Apply at lighthouse-academies.org.
Beach Grove Bible Church. Beach Grove Bible Church. Beach Grove Bible Church. Beach Grove Bible
Church. During the last 5 years, National Heritage Academies ranked in the top 25% of U.S. schools for academic growth.
I'm learning a lot.
We want you to have academic success, but we want you to have emotional success.
They teach me to be a good person.
My children feel very safe.
That's why 92% of our parents recommend us.
We are in the business of producing excellent human beings. That's our legacy to the world.
Hello, everybody. My name is Pastor Aaron Boyd. I'm the pastor at New Vision Lighthouse.
and we're located at the corner of 46 in Arlington and Devonton Plaza. We welcome you to come and worship with us every Sunday at 11 a.m. We have midweek Bible study on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Our mission is simply this, to let our light shine in our communities and in our families. You can like us on Facebook, visit us on the web at newvisionlighthouse.com. God bless you. Be careful and be prayerful.
Everybody out there, hey, register to vote. Register to vote. Too many people fought for your right to vote. Register. And then May of 18, come out and remember William Benjamin. Remember William Benjamin. May of 18, we have to vote in the primary. Amp, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for this. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
I just got the best deal on my new guitar at Sam Ash.
I always get advice I can trust.
I got it in time for my gig.
The coolest selection of music and sound gear, always at the guaranteed lowest prices. Sam Ash, the real deal. Get zero interest financing for 24 months with your Sam Ash credit card.
I'm going to swing it back over here to you, Miss Dorene.
Yes.
I know that you actually started a couple of organizations here in the city for young ladies, and then also for adults too as well, who's interested in dance. And I know that you always implement, Christ in that too as well. So what's that been like, creating these organizations here in the city for dance?
So when I had retired from the Colts organization as a cheerleader, the Lord had called me to minister and to dance. So I started a program titled Cheerleaders for Christ.
Yeah.
And then I started another program titled Inspirational Dancers for Christ. And I just used the gifts that He has given me to just pour over into this beautiful group of young ladies and our adult ladies that, here's another new way of praising God in dance.
Yes.
And where they can still glorify Him in dance.
Correct.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, let's dig right back into the stage play.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about the actors and actresses that's part of it. I counted about 22 that I seen on the flyer. So what was that process like of finding the actors?
Oh my gosh.
And actresses.
A lot of fun, but it's not easy. It's a lot of fun because you got to put the word out, and then you have to establish a place for the men and women and the children to come out to be cast, and to give them their scripts, and for them to read it and give them a moment to memorize their lines and just to see how where they're at, are they comfortable, and how well they can act in front of an audience of people.
What do you look for when you're doing a casting call?
Well, I think the greatest thing about it, our first meeting we had, almost everybody that was at the first, we had kind of like a general call of actors, and everyone that attended, we just clicked with the whole group. It felt like this is the cast. The people that came to audition.
It's hard for things to feel natural like
and,
that.
We kept them all.
Yeah, everybody stayed. That was the cast walked in the door the first day. How many times has that happened?
So how did you know to pick the right person to play your role? Now that's the money question.
That's not easy.
And who's playing it? And who's playing it?
Everybody just fell in the door.
When they all came in the door, this one young lady walked in. Well, she had contacted John earlier that day. She said, "Oh, I saw this information titled Dance Miss Dorene casting call." And she walked in, and I said, "Wow, she kind of looked like me a little bit." Her demeanor. And I said, "That's Miss Dorene."
Gotcha.
And her name is Sandrea. She is a phenomenal actress. Phenomenal.
Gotcha. What was it like doing the actual? Because I see you guys have a promo commercial that's out. I don't know if you guys already kind of did a small film to it too, as well as a stage play. So what was the filming process like?
We started filming that trailer in 2015.
Oh, you've been working on this. Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
But then that means it's going to be a quality show. It's not nothing that's slapped together.
No.
Quality
working on this
show.
for a
Very
while.
quality.
Yeah.
You know, the show did so well the first time, everyone requested an encore.
All right, so Miss Dorene.
Yes, sir.
If you could tell the young ladies, and women for that matter, what is it that you want to relate to them about domestic violence, how to remove themselves from it if they see something starting to get out of control? What would be your words of encouragement to young ladies and women out there?
Look out for how the particular person tells you where you can and cannot go, and what you should not wear, or how he wants you to look. Look for that, and watch his body motion. Learn more about him before you jump into that relationship. See how he treats his mother or his sisters. And plus, young men, they're not going to fully tell you what has happened to them. They're pretty much will hide it, but they will pretty much dominate. Well, they want to see how well they can dominate the young lady first. If they can, how should I say this? Well, let me learn more about her. Let me learn her weakness. You know, and if I can learn what her weakness is, I got her.
What would be your advice for young couples or people who are married? What would be your advice to them on how to keep the glue together forevermore once they decide to make that union?
Christ as the center.
Amen.
Only God can hold a man and woman together.
Yes.
And keep, how can I say this? Keep the noise out of your house.
Amen. Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
And I'm a firm believer, if you have problems in your marriage, bring it to the pastor, man or woman of God, someone that they can trust, and keep, like I said, keep everyone else out of your marriage, because everybody doesn't need to be in your marriage.
Well, I appreciate it, guys, so very much. We're going to go ahead and conclude the show, but right before we do that, I'm going to let everybody know who's watching and listening right now live about this event and where you can find it at. Again, this event is called Dance Miss Dorene. It's going to be held February 24th at the 8 a.m. Theater.
Yes.
Is that correct? All right. And we have 407 East Michigan Street. Again, that's 407 East Michigan Street. Of course, Indianapolis at 46204. Doors open at 4 p.m. So make sure that you get there early, because I know that the seats are going to be filled. Again, doors open at 4 p.m. and the play starts promptly at 5 p.m. Once again, Indianapolis, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching live on Facebook, and we will check you guys out next week. Thank you, Indianapolis, for tuning in to another edition of Insight Sundays right here on AM 1310 The Light and Facebook Live. Remember to stay connected with us on all of our social media platforms, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and of course, download our Insight Sundays mobile app on the App Store and Google Play Store. Again, download the Insight Sundays mobile app on the App Store and Google Play Store. And we will check you guys out next week.
This is a Soul Hit production.